Trader Joe's like, at this point it was like 9 days ago, and all of them opened up except 3 of them that were in like the white or like the really light color. And I thought it was weird because all my pink ones opened up, and occasionally I've had like one, I think one in the bunch of 5 that you get from Trader Joe's not open, but never 3. So I looked into some like tips on how to get your peonies to like open or bloom. So I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna let you guys know if it works. So the main techniques I saw were, first of all, like removing the bottom leaves, which I already do that for my flowers anyway. And then I have already trimmed all of them, but I'm just gonna give them like an updated cut at a 45-degree angle to kind of just see if that refreshes anything. The main thing was dipping them upside down into warm water, and then you kind of like dab it off, and then you put them, that's the fridge, you put them in a vase of warm water. So this is warm, it's not hot, and I'm gonna do that with all of them. And apparently you just like shake it between your fingers like this. So now I'm going to kind of peel back like the green leaves on the outside so that it has room to start blooming. It's crazy because it doesn't feel that tight. Like it feels like it's gonna bloom, but I just feel like, you know, it would have bloomed by now. So I'm gonna peel back all of those green outer layer. And then I know this is crazy, but I saw some girl like hit them on the counter a few times. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just trying to loosen it up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. All right, I may have done it too hard. Let's gently peel that off and hope for the best. We'll see if this works. I know it looks a little crazy, but this is what I saw like multiple people. I looked at like 5 videos, and this is what multiple people said to do. Peonies are definitely my favorite flower. They're so specific, you know, like I know some people grow them. That would be so fun to do one day. They only have them at Trader Joe's. I think it's like at late May and June. I'm not sure how like late into June they have them, but usually it's not very long. Like I think maybe a month. Hopefully I can get them at least one more time this year. Okay, I already feel like this one's gonna open up too. I feel like the technique is already working. I don't know what the warm water does, if it like shocks them or something. That's what we have right now. And they're already looking better than when I started this. So I'll let you guys know in a few hours how they're looking. I'm also gonna put them by the sunlight by the window because I feel like it's getting a good amount today. Guys, and welcome back to a new vlog. It's a new week, it's Monday, and I wanted to do a little week in my life for you guys. I feel like it's been a while since we've actually done like a proper week in my life, and you guys know we've been very heavy on the moving vlogs the past month or so, and we're getting more settled in, so more, you know, moving, well, house updates will of course be coming, but I kind of wanted to just get back into the swing of actually vlogging my days for you guys because I've just missed chatting with you. Yeah, it's Monday afternoon. I just went and took a Pilates class. It was at 1 o'clock, so it's 2 right now. I did film a couple clips earlier, so I'll probably put that in before this, but yeah, I just did a little bit of work on my computer before I left, but I've just been, yeah, enjoying like the early summer before it's like hot summer, and just really enjoying like getting settled in the house. I feel like I said that weird. Getting settled in the house. So let's head home and continue this Monday together. Okay, I'm home and I'm having a little treat. So I am obsessed with these drinks from Trader Joe's in the summertime. They just remind me of summer. They're these canned sparkling black tea with peach juice. I really like them because, well, for a couple different reasons, but they only have 15 calories, 2 grams sugar, so it's mostly just like an iced sparkling black tea. So it gives you a little bit of caffeine. I guess however much would be in a black tea. I don't think it says on here, but I like it because it's like, it's not as much as a coffee I would drink or like an espresso would be, but it gives you a little, you know, something for the afternoon. But y'all know me, I gotta make it a little extra. So recently I have been obsessed with these True lemon packets. I also have the True lime. I'm always putting like lemon and lime in my drinks. I'm a big citrus girl. I specifically love adding lemon to like even just like my sodas and teas. So I add a True lemon, and then this is something that I'm doing for the summer that I haven't tried out yet. I wanted to order a peach syrup that I could do for, I mean, I could add it to like whatever. So I'm gonna be trying this peach syrup that I ordered today. It is a sugar-free one. Let's make this. I'm also been loving my new glasses that I got in the last vlog from World Market. And they are like very fizzy. It actually, oh, you kind of have to wait a minute for the fizz to go down, but it's kind of fun because it's like something different. I love these. They have these in a couple other flavors from Trader Joe's. Like my go-to Starbucks drink, which I have not been there in months, but my go-to Starbucks drink for the summer is an iced black tea lemonade, and this is basically like that. Oh, iced peach black tea lemonade. And of course I have to get my giant straw. First, I'm just gonna put in my True lemon. I find that like 1 to 2 of these, depending on the size of the drink, is what I like. Sometimes I like to do 2, but that was kind of like a mini can, so just the 1. And it's amazing like that. Maybe I'll start with like half a tablespoon, because it is super like, I don't know, I just find stuff like this is so strong that I like a little bit. I don't usually do the full syrup amount. Let's see what we think. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is like, I can maybe do like the littlest bit more. So I did a little bit less than a tablespoon, and I would probably make this with 1 tablespoon instead of 2 like it says to do. That is so good. It's just my summer drink. What can I say? It's better with this too. I'm really glad I got this. I am gonna have something for lunch. I feel like I say this every vlog, but I like never know what to make or have for lunch when I don't like prep something. So I'm probably just gonna go through the fridge and freezer and maybe have like some hummus, veggies, crackers, like cheese stick. That's probably what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna sit on my laptop. I'm editing a little bit of short form content today. A couple reels that honestly I'm a little bit behind on my editing. So, oh, and I got some packages. Let's open these. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be because I don't know what's in this one. I've been ordering a lot recently from Amazon, honestly, just because I feel like moving in, we've just needed random things. Like we needed like a shower squeegee, rings for the shower curtain, like little things like that we've just been getting. So I honestly don't know if this is gonna be exciting. I do have 2 other packages, so let's open these together. Let me put this away. I'm gonna light a candle because I don't know why I feel like it kind of smells weird in the kitchen today. I don't know if it's just like cooking smells or what, but I want to light a candle. Let's see what we got. I have a feeling it's gonna be like really boring, but let's see. Yeah, it's pretty boring, but I'll show you guys anyway. Okay, I got this, which is actually, Amazon called it a soap and lotion dispenser, which I guess it could be, but I have this thing that I want to put my coffee syrup in, but for some reason I lost like the little straw part, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, this part is like, this is kind of gross, but it's moldy, so I didn't want to reuse it. So we're gonna, I don't know how you like properly clean this, so I actually need to figure that out. If anyone knows how to like properly clean these, let me know. I'm gonna put this in here, and then I have a label for it that says white chocolate. Also, last time I kept simple syrup in there, so I think it was because it was like a homemade simple syrup. It actually had like sugar and stuff. I think maybe that's why that happened. And then I literally got dog bags because we ran out of these, so very exciting. See, we're just like, we ran out of everything at the same time. We ran out of like our laundry pods, dish pods, dog bags, like all this stuff at the exact same time, trash bags. So been a lot of that kind of like boring stuff that's like not fun to spend money on, but as an adult, you just obviously have to do it. Let's see what else we got. I have 2 more packages. I saw these on like organizing TikTok, or maybe I saw a reel of it or something, but they're these, okay, this is probably the best photo, right? These here of what it looks like in the fridge. You stick this, it has adhesive here. You stick this to your fridge and it holds the top of the yogurt cups in. So you could put them, like for me, oh, where's the photo? I was thinking like of storing them on their side, like that, on the side of the shelf, so it doesn't have to take up an actual shelf in the refrigerator. It says you have to wait 48 to 72 hours before you put the yogurts in, so I should probably just install this. Anyway, I usually buy a 4-pack now, and this holds 4. These are the ones, you guys know I'm obsessed with these ones for work, so let's see. Yay, it holds it. Okay, and then I could just put them like on the side of the fridge all lined up. And lastly, I already know this is not exciting, so sorry the haul was not really the most fun today, but we did a fun haul in the last vlog. We did. I do have some fun stuff to show you guys at some point. I got some new baskets for the pantry because I am going to be making it super cute, and just I had to look at it really to decide what was going to work. I had to like measure the shelves and everything, so I did get some new baskets and they arrived, but I'm trying to decide when I'm gonna do the pantry because I'm trying to decide if I'm going to remove the contact paper that's on the shelves or not, and I'm actually leaning towards not doing it in the pantry because it's, let me just show you guys. I did get distracted opening my package, by the way, but all it is these dishwasher pods that we use. I buy the brand Drops. This is the current pantry setup before I actually like get in here. The contact paper in here is not as offensive to me because it actually, like, they chose a white that actually matches the color. So the reason I didn't like it in the drawers, this is the only one that still has it. So anyway, the reason I didn't like these ones, which a lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing that. Like, it's not, I like it better with the contact paper. That is great that you do, but I'm the one that lives here and I personally hate it and wouldn't have taken it out if it matched the tan. That's why I wanted to take it out. So that contact paper, I was like, I want to remove it. This contact paper, I was planning on it originally, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna end up damaging these shelves, and I don't really want to contact paper these because like you can't even tell from these 2 shelves. You can't see the contact paper, you can only see it down here, and it's not even gonna barely be showing. Actually, the bottom is probably where it's gonna show the most because I think I am gonna keep these 2 baskets that I had before that I really like down here for like bigger stuff. So if that's the most that the paper's showing, if I can get in there with a magic eraser, which I will, and kind of just clean it up and make it like more shiny and bright white, I think honestly it's just gonna be fine and I'm not going to deal with it. I think 100% was worth doing it in the kitchen for me, but the pantry, I'm like, all right, I think I can deal with this. Okay, I put it in here at the top. I almost was gonna put it on its side right here, and I was like, I don't know if I want to store them on their side. I feel like it's better to just store them so they're like hanging. So I did it from the top, and which is great because we didn't have anything here anyway. So I have to wait 2 days to hang anything, but that's okay. If anyone is interested in this little gadget, I will link it down below. I could also fit another one on this side if I wanted to hang any other stuff. So good to know. Doing a snack plate for lunch today, but I have some hummus, a lot of carrots, cheese, a cheese stick that I actually cut up into little cubes, some cashews and crackers, and I already said hummus. Delish. So it's been about, let's see, about 7-ish hours since I put the flowers in here. And guys, it definitely helped. This one fully bloomed. It looks like this one has started and it's still a little tight in this corner, and same with this one. But look, they look so much prettier. It came out of their bulb. I'm so excited. It really worked. So try that life hack if you like the Trader Joe's peonies, because I really like to buy them in the bulb form so they like last longer when they bloom. So I usually buy the ones that are super tight. They needed a little help, some of them this time. It's about 6:19 now. I just finished getting off my computer. Now I'm kind of just trying to decide what I want to do, because I'm like, okay, didn't make anything for dinner, but we have like a caprese pasta salad that we brought yesterday to Father's Day celebrations, and there's still a good amount of it left, and I could maybe just like grill up or make a chicken breast and add that to it with like some parm or something, and then it would be kind of be like a full meal. I do have a chicken breast defrosted, so I think that's what we'll do in a little bit. Jared has been mounting the TV in our bedroom, which is great, and I need to force myself to just like be a little bit more productive, because I kind of got like, since I didn't get home from my Pilates until a little later, I kind of got like a delay in my work day. So I mean, I'm pretty much done with work stuff for the day, but I want to be like productive a little bit more. So what I've been avoiding is doing a lot of unpacking. I mean, it's like we have been slowly unpacking, but I still have a lot of like moving bags and stuff. So one thing I really want to get done tonight, hopefully this is not like an unrealistic goal, is getting our moving bags out of the closet and unpacking the stuff we have into the dresser. I feel like that doesn't sound that crazy. We've already like hung up the clothes. I haven't like organized the closet. Like that will probably again be like a reel or a vlog, but as far as just like getting everything in there, I have a lot more work to do. It's kind of crowded in the closet, so I've done some laundry over the past few days, so I feel like it's a good time to just kind of get after it in there. So let's go and visit the closet and make some progress. I really want to watch Love Island, and I honestly want to just relax for the night, but I'm also like, no. We have to take Cholula on a walk, we have to do the closet, and then we can reward ourselves with just relaxing and watching the new episode of Love Island US. It has been, Jared and I have been obsessed. We love watching Love Island together in the summer. It's just such a fun summer night activity. More productivity must be done. Okay, y'all, here is the current state of the closet. So we got everything, as you can tell, well, pretty much everything like hung up, but we have moving bags. I think we have 3 in here. I might have more clothes somewhere that need to go in the dresser. Here's the dresser. Jared just hung up this TV. I have some laundry that is actually clean over here. Everything's actually kind of everywhere right now. Like I still haven't put away all my products and everything. So we're just like living in this temporary, figuring it out day by day. So I'm going to prop you guys up on the tripod and just empty these moving bags, get this floor cleared in here. I have under Jared's sweatshirt here, I have like a bunch of my shoes that I set up. I have not like organized or set up this stuff at all. I probably won't tonight, but I at least want to get my stuff like sorted through in here. So let's see what we can do. Okay, yay. The floor is looking so much clearer in here. I do have some shoes on the floor that I will be dispersing somewhere on these shelves, but I kind of got mostly everything hung up at least. Jared's clothes are all over here. We do have our hamper kind of like hidden in here. I feel like it's kind of the best spot because you can't really see it from looking in the closet, which is where I like it. And then I have my clothes over here and here. I'm not like quite positive. I'm kind of feeling like this stuff is a little heavy for the top. I was thinking about moving my pants up because they're like shorter, but then I feel like it makes sense to have the pants on the bottom and the shirts on the top. So maybe I won't do that. Anyway, we're good in here for now. I will definitely show you guys whenever I get to actually like organizing this, but it's basically just going to be putting like my shoes bags away, and then I'm going to like set up all of these, which some of these are missing because I know we have 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 that are in here, so I don't know where the other ones are. I still have this moving bag to put away, so this will not take long. I'm going to unload. All this stuff is for the dresser, so I'm going to put that stuff away. Put it away right now. All done, and I feel like that didn't even take me as long as I thought it was going to, just to do the whole emptying the bags. Jared emptied 2, I emptied 1. I don't think we have more bags of clothes, but if I find more in the garage, I won't be shocked. I just did undies. Well, this is the way I had it before. Socks. I definitely have more socks and actually more clothes in general in the laundry that I still have to do, but I was just not feeling it right now. Like, this is usually completely filled out with t-shirts. Guess I've been wearing all my t-shirts, and then I know I have some more tanks too. And then this is usually completely filled too, my workout clothes drawer. So I tried to kind of refresh that a little bit. I get 4 drawers and Jared gets 4 drawers. He did his. I'm glad that we did that because we had been putting that off for weeks, and it already just feels so much better in here in the closet. Here is the simple vibe for dinner tonight. We have our caprese pasta salad minus the cheese. Let me actually get that out. We served this yesterday with the mozzarella balls on the side because Jared's brother doesn't eat dairy, and they did get a little melted, but I still want to use them, so I'm just gonna separate them and put them into the mix. Mozzarella balls with the oil, and then I cut them in half just because more in each bite. Noodles, like a balsamic oil dressing, and halved cherry tomatoes and basil. Give that a little mix. I had 1 chicken breast defrosted, so we did this in the air fryer. I'm gonna cut it up into little chunks. I really like doing my chicken in the air fryer these days, just on a piece of foil, because it's just so much like quicker cleanup to not have to like dirty a pan and have it splatter. And I feel like my chicken dries out a lot in the pan, so it's really good. And we're gonna watch Love Island while we eat because we are so addicted. Last night was like the craziest episode of the season so far, if any of you guys are watching it. I think we're also gonna start Love Island UK because it just came out on Hulu a couple days ago, and honestly, I just need more Love Island in my life, so the more the merrier. We're watching those, and we're currently watching the new season of MasterChef, but we caught up on all the episodes last week. I'm just gonna add all of the chicken into it and mix it up. And now we have a little bit of protein for our pasta salad. I forgot that we actually made this and had this, so I was really happy that I didn't have to actually think much about dinner. I'm feeling a little lazy tonight, which is why I bought this Parmesan that you don't have to shred, and it's just in a little thing. Because honestly, sometimes I just don't want to get out the grater and do the whole thing, so we always just have like a block of Parm. Usually I will, but tonight we're just gonna use this. Can't tell if this is gonna come out, but I'm gonna put this on mine. Trader Joe's balsamic glaze. Jared doesn't really like balsamic glaze, so I like it. And that is dinner and Love Island. I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow because we're just gonna relax and vibe for the rest of the night. I have been doing some more work on editing short form content. I think I'm finally almost caught up now, so very excited about that. I didn't even realize how much I had recorded and like not edited over the past few weeks, so I'm very glad that I finally had time to like sit down and do that and get those videos ready. I need to do more laundry. I need to do more laundry, and then I'm gonna film a fun Patreon video, a juicy Q&A. So I'm gonna do that in a couple hours. And then tonight I'm going to my second electrolysis appointment, which I haven't updated you guys on. I did film for TikTok, and I actually posted it on Reels too about my first appointment. So if anyone saw that, if not, I'll put a little preview of it on the screen, but feel free to go check that out on my Instagram or TikTok, because I just feel like the updates are a little bit more short form friendly. But since I am going to my appointment today and I'm vlogging, I figured I'd give you guys a little update. So back in, actually it was like early February, I vlogged and I went to a consultation for electrolysis, which is an alternative hair removal method to laser. Now I kind of talked about it more in that video, so I'm not going to go into a whole spiel, so feel free to look up, look into electrolysis if you're like, I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, I had a consultation back in February, and then it was like a week or two later, we ended up losing Squirtle, and obviously it was just kind of a very emotional like couple months, and I just wasn't really like thinking about going to that, and I was just like, it was just not like my top priority. So I kind of like had it on the back burner for a couple months, but I was like, I still really want to do it. I'll probably try and start it like in a couple months, maybe like closer to summertime or something. I want to go for like my first appointment. So I finally booked my first appointment it was like right around a month ago. And that's what I recorded a whole experience of my journey. So I won't talk about that too much. But as far as like after that video that I've already posted, as far as after, it was so crazy, you guys. For about 11 days after, I did not have to pluck or shave or see any hairs, anything in the area that I got done at all for at least 11 days. It might have been 12. It was like almost 2 weeks, which I know that probably doesn't sound that long, but just to kind of compare it to the timeline of how often I would be like plucking or removing or seeing my chin hair get visible again after plucking, it was like 2 or 3 days. Like I'd pretty much have to pluck at least twice a week. Sometimes I would do it like every other day because they would just show up in different spots. So being able to go 11 days and I was so smooth, it was amazing. So basically my technician who did it for me just told me like, just when the hair starts bugging you again, that's when you can, like come back and see me. She didn't tell me like you need to wait a month or however long. Like it's really kind of up to you. I haven't been allowed to pluck, and I'm not planning on plucking ever. Not like ever again, but probably it's just not like recommended to pluck the hair when you're getting electrolysis. So let me show you what I am allowed to use. It's basically it's a little electric shaver. I'm allowed to use this. I'm not allowed to pluck in between appointments. And she actually gave this to me at my consultation for free. If you guys remember, I vlogged that and I've been loving it. It just takes like a battery or two, I think, and I really like it. I have been using this, so ever since the 11 days after my appointment, that's when I kind of wanted to start removing the hair again in that area. And honestly, I wish I had actually waited a little bit longer till it was a little bit more noticeable, because once I shaved it, then it started like growing out a lot faster. So I am going to try and see this time if I can go longer than that. I don't know, I feel like it's a little more noticeable in summer because you're like out in the sun and I'm not wearing makeup a lot of days and you can just kind of see the hair start to grow a little more. But I want to just ask my girl tonight at my appointment kind of for what she recommends. But I was so happy with my first appointment. I'm very excited to go back, and basically the process is just gonna look different for everyone. So, you know, I'm probably gonna go back like around once a month is kind of what I'm thinking for the first few months. Ideally, I will have a lot less hairs after a few months, and I will have to only go back every so often, like every few months or, you know, whatever it is. Basically, the goal is to like get to the point where I'm gonna not want to go back. So I told myself, like, I don't know how long everything's gonna take. From talking to other people and from posting on TikTok and getting a lot of feedback, because that video kind of like blew up a little bit, people told me just be really patient. It takes time. You know, it's not going to be like an overnight thing, which I already knew, but I think I want to give it at least 6 months of going to my appointments, do a check-in with myself of like, hey, this is, and she took photos before, so I'm gonna have I'm probably gonna have her take photos like every time so we can compare my progress, and eventually hopefully I can kind of share some more of that with you guys. I did share my before photos in my little reel. I'll just let you guys know how it works for me, but I was very like motivated from when I did post that. I got so many comments being like, just be patient, this helped me so much, this was such a success for me. So I've heard a lot of really good things compared to laser. It's basically like an alternative to laser that is actually more permanent. So we'll see. I don't know how everything's gonna go in the next few months, but I'm just gonna keep you guys updated, keep going to my appointments. So that was kind of a very long spiel. I'm in the bedroom because I need to finish this laundry that I've been avoiding. We did like some loose waves. I did very minimal makeup, and then I have on a cute little skirt that I'm renting from Newly. It's by the brand Lisa Says Ga. I'm still holding my little shaver. I love it. I only wore it one time this month. I have to return my Newly in a few days, and I'm just wondering why the heck I didn't wear this more. I think it was just all my stuff was like such a mess in the move, and then I didn't feel like I was like dressy enough to wear something like this. So anyway, the little tank is my favorite tank tops. They're from Girlfriend Collective. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but I have them in like 5 colors. All right, y'all, we just went to Walmart very quickly because I needed to get, I didn't need to, but I wanted to get some numbing cream before my appointment tonight. Unfortunately, I have one already that I wore last time for my chin, and I don't know where I put it when we moved. So I got another one. It's just basically lidocaine, 4%. Yeah, so I went to Walmart for one thing, and then Jared and I went together, and I just started being like, well, I guess since we're here, like I always have a few groceries on my list. So of course I got like 12 things. So mini grocery haul. I'm gonna try not to explain anything because I am in a little bit of a rush to film my Patreon video. My favorite Greek yogurts. This is like a 4-pack of baby carrots for work. Been loving that. Bacon, mint, cheese sticks, snap peas. See, I shouldn't be allowed to like look around the store, but it's fine. I'm on my period, so craving a sweet treat, so I wanted to get something. I already ate 2 in the car. They're chocolate peanut butter swirl brownie bites. Pretty good. I've never seen peppers that are like, that they're mini ones, but they're not like the skinny mini ones. So I thought these were so fun. Then they were like $3, so I got those. Tillamook Campfire peanut butter cup ice cream, putting this away immediately. Carrots, chicken thighs, high noons. My cousin is actually coming to stay with us. He's gonna be our first guest that we've had in the house on Friday night. He's actually performing. My cousin is a DJ. I'll put his page on the screen if anyone's into EDM. He's really good. He's actually performing at one of our local concert places this Friday. So I think this vlog is gonna go up after that, most likely. But if you happen to have seen me, I'm going to that show on Friday and he's gonna stay here on Friday, like I said, while he's in town. So I wanted to just have some drinks and I figured it'd probably be cheaper at Walmart. So now I don't have to go get any more stuff, hopefully before that. I'm gonna film my Patreon video. I'll probably talk to you guys right when I'm on my way to my electrolysis appointment. I did time it a little bit quick today, but I think hopefully we'll be good. I'm walking with the freak. We have so many more trees in our new neighborhood. There was like hardly any in our other neighborhood because it was brand new. We have so many different types of trees. I was in a rush and I did not end up filming in the car for you guys for my electrolysis appointment. So I'm not sure if I'm just gonna end up inserting my video that I took for TikTok or if I'll just say, hey, go and watch that, because it was kind of long. But I did a whole update for short form because I'm doing a little bit of a series on my electrolysis journey over on TikTok, and I'm posting it on Reels too. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. But this is what I look like about an hour after. I am a little bit like bumpy tonight, I feel like. Maybe it's gone down after like 24 hours. Last time I was fine, so we'll see what I look like tomorrow, but pretty minimal. Today is Wednesday and I am very excited because today I am finally going to organize and set up the pantry. I've kind of been like, definitely not avoiding it, just procrastinating taking off the, well, deciding if I was gonna take off the contact paper, which I'm not going to. I showed you guys that the other day. I'm just gonna like wipe it down, get a magic eraser up in there and like clean them off as good as I can. So I am filming this for Reels and everything. That's gonna be kind of like my primary focus because I wanna do a whole short form series of organizing the whole house. I'm gonna do pantry, kitchen, bathroom, closet, maybe like fridge down the line, I don't know. I have to take everything out, but yes, I'm so excited. Let's do it. Okay, I am through all the annoying stuff like cleaning, wiping with the magic eraser. I vacuumed all the shelves, but I went a little crazy and I started writing down like a space plan. I still have a few categories that they're not huge, but I'm like, I don't know where they're gonna fit. So that's why I just need to get in here and start. But I did do like every shelf. I did try to map it out and I am gonna be using 6 of these turntables. These are some of my favorite ones. These are my favorite 10-inch turntables. I honestly like different ones for different things. I love a clear 11-inch turntable for like just a general cabinet, laundry room. If I could fit 11-inch ones in here, I would. If you can kind of see in here, the shelves are, they go really far back, but then it's like a corner right here. So I figured the most smart way that I can think of using my corners is to put a turntable, because it kind of like utilizes that weird space and you can shove it pretty far on the side, and I can still have my baskets and potentially room in the back if I need to like shove something back there. I got 6 of these because I have 6 shelves, but I was thinking I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to fit on that top shelf, because I just realized this top shelf is like, it's like a half shelf. So I think I'm gonna put my alcohol up there. So I might change that, but I was thinking, you know, something needs to be up there that's not, doesn't need to be like super accessible. And then I have all of this room with this thing, which I showed you guys in a recent vlog, but this thing is already so great. We've already been using it for like 2 weeks. It's amazing. It's from the Container Store. It's this over-the-door storage system that you can like customize where you want the baskets. They have like 4 different sizes, so I will link this down below. It's so cool. We do use this product at work if it's like a smaller space. I will link my favorite turntables below. I think these are $10 each. But I'm gonna go top to bottom with my plan and see how far I can get. Let's do it. This stuff brings me so much joy. Like literally, this is probably one of the highlights of my week, is just knowing that this is gonna be so gorge in an hour or 2 and get my new baskets in here. So I'm so excited to show you guys the baskets that I picked. I did treat myself to 6 baskets from the Container Store. These are the first ones. They're a lot like deeper than the current baskets that I have. These are like the black artisan ones. I will link everything I'm using in this video down below. As always, I always have like links down below to stuff that I use in my vlogs, organizing stuff, all my faves. Just for a quick comparison, these were the ones I was using before. They are about like 6 inches bigger, and that's not it. I had to go all out and get some gorgeous, these are like the, can't remember exactly the name of these, but they're like a rattan with black. They also have these in like a couple other shades. I love the black. I use black Pantry labels, so I knew I wanted to like pick up on that, especially because like usually in my pantries, everything's just white. The shelves, you know, all this is white. So I really like bringing in the black with, you know, the baskets and stuff. And my pantry labels fit perfectly on these. So I got 4 of the black ones and 2 of these because these ones were a little bit more expensive. But luckily, when I did order them, Container Store was having buy one, get one 50% off. So they were still definitely an investment, but I kind of wanted to get these ones specifically for these shelves because, you know, I just don't have a lot of space to work with, and something that's deeper, it fits so much more if I can only do 2 of them. You know what I mean? I'm not really gonna want to like take out a basket to get to something in the back. So I measured and everything should fit perfectly. I should be able to do 2 of these and then have my turntable on each of these next 3 shelves. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. This shelf is a little bit more crowded than I wanted it to be, so I might rework that at the end. We'll see, or I would maybe just get like a riser thing. Okay, I have really been in it, but my baskets fit amazingly, and I actually already had the 2 big ones that are on the bottom, so I'm going to label my baskets, and then I'm gonna kind of figure out the last few things, like if we'll move stuff over to here, because I still have to fit produce, and then I have single serve stuff, and then I have my cans. I got a small pantry and I didn't know, so we're making it work. And I will say, like, if you had showed me this pantry, because I never saw this, you guys know I never saw the pantry before we toured the house, and we waited so long to tour the house, and I thought it was a walk-in pantry. So I don't know if I would have, honestly, like if I had seen this was as big as the pantry was, I would like to think I would have still moved in, but I don't really know for sure. So I think it was, I'm not gonna say a blessing in disguise, but I think in hindsight, like really enjoying the vibe in the house so far. And I probably would have let something like this hold me back. And I just really think I'm gonna be able to make it absolutely work for us. We have other storage spaces. We have a lot more room in the kitchen to store stuff. So we don't have to put any appliances in the pantry. Before we had tons of appliances in the pantry, and that took up a lot of room. Obviously we had the room to do it in the old pantry, but of course we still have a lot of room. So I don't wanna be like, oh my gosh, it's so crammed, but I'm just feeling the baskets look so good. These are my favorite ones. Oh my gosh, and like in between, it's just looking so good. I can't wait to like see the take after photos. I'm about to send it to the work group chat. Like, so let's put out our labels. Okay, I'm done. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I did not end up switching this stuff because I found that I had a lot of like tinier things that kind of ended up taking up space in here. And I feel like this makes sense. Like little grab and go items are in here, so you don't even have to like go digging through the bin. You can just really quickly find it. So I did all of the cans up here except 2 of the tiny ones didn't fit. So I could always order another one of these short ones, and I actually might, because I thought for some reason I was gonna like these ones more for here, but I kind of ended up actually wanting more of these short ones. So I probably will order another one, because I could always move this down like 1, and then I have enough room for another one, because in the winter we have more canned goods, so I want to make sure I have enough for that stuff. But I feel like they really look good there. They would have to be buried somewhere back here, and I feel like it just makes sense in these. They fit them really nicely. This one is gonna be for produce. Obviously we have stuff in the fridge, but it's usually just like potatoes, garlic, tomatoes. This is like mac and cheese and ramen, which sometimes we do have more. You know, sometimes I'll buy like 3 or 4 mac and cheese, but I think it can, again, kind of squish in there. And this is like to go, the rest of the cans. This is my protein bars that I think would be great to keep there. I was using a bunch of these types of things that are a little smaller for like single serve stuff, because I have the space to do it. I really don't have the space to add anything like this. I tried this even like at the top shelf where I have a little bit of extra room, and it just doesn't work. I would rather have the turntables in here for just the corners. So I've kind of moved all of my single serve stuff over here. This is like my peanut butters for work. I think they look good in here too. And then this is like little, Jared really likes the oatmeal cream pies. We don't always have those, but like this is kind of just sweet treats that we have right now. My True Lime and True Lemon are in there. Let me show you guys what I have left. It's all just drinks stuff that we don't reach for a lot. I don't even like this product that I've been using for, this is like drink packets, like Liquid IV. I have hot chocolate. Like, it's not stuff that I'm reaching for often. So I'm gonna put this in this closet that we have. And then I wasn't able to fit my tea baskets, but again, I think these will fit really nicely. I can still use this product because I love these divided tea organizers. I will link them down below. They have 8 sections and they're just so cute. I have 2 of them. And I think again, I'm gonna do like a backup drinks area. I have a little bit of product that I didn't end up using over here. Like this was for my cans before, and I just don't think it's gonna be the best use of my space. Okay, but here is our grand finale, you guys. I just wanted to show you actually up close cans. They look pretty good in those. Produce, ramen, and like we'll keep our mac and cheese in that one. This one was a little random. Like I said, grab and go. This is more, you know, single serve, my True Lemon, True Lime. This one at the bottom has popcorn and chip clips because I like to just keep a little jar of those. And here is the rest of the pantry. I am loving the baskets so much. The stuff on the bottom is kind of bigger. I'll just show you guys that stuff now. Like this is our chips. I used to have 2 baskets for chips just because they take up so much room, and sometimes we have more than others. Right now we have a lot. Like if you get a big bag of corn chips or something, it literally takes up like an entire basket. So that's kind of something I've learned at work, is like you can do a bigger basket on the ground or whatever. So that actually really worked out. And this one is just labeled Misk, but it's Cholula's food and stuff. Besides, you know, his main food is in the fridge, but it's his little section, which doesn't really need one that big, but it just looks so good to have the 2 big ones next to each other. And I feel like it looks kind of good on the bottom shelf, having the big ones at the bottom. Crackers. We also have like pretzels in there, but I just call it crackers. And meal prep. Turntables on every shelf. As you guys know, it's just kind of grouped in whatever made sense. This is probably my favorite shelf with the gorgeous baskets. We were able to fit all of our bread lying down in this one, which is so pretty. And this one is breakfast, because I feel like bread and breakfast kind of go together. So this one is like Jared's coffee stuff in the back, protein powder, granola. Then we have sweets. This is a lot more filled sometimes than others. Like you can't really tell because everything's kind of laying flat, but I love these big bins because I was able to fit like so much more than in the square ones. So I'm very happy with them. This is baking, which again, there's like stuff kind of laid in there that you can't really see all of it, but I create some division with these products. Are called Smart Store Inserts. I will link them down below. They're so good for like, if you can kind of see all this smaller stuff in here that you just don't want like flinging around in your basket. We use those at work and very helpful. Turntable. These are like most of our like oils and spices. And then we have it's a little crammed, y'all know, but the bulk items, at least you can like see everything. So in the back row, I would love to find a way to rise it, and then I don't think I'll have that issue anymore of feeling like it's too crammed. But it looks really pretty with all the pantry labels from Tidy Style. We are putting these up on Amazon soon, but they're not up yet. But I will have to let you guys know as soon as they are, because they're so beautiful. We sell them in white and black. And then on the top, which I'm glad I realized it was only a half shelf, because I'm just glad I didn't try to put anything else up there. We just have my liquor and liqueurs for now. I'm gonna go finish my TikTok and I will see you guys in a little bit. I am so glad we did this together today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to work out. I'm going to Orange Theory. Luckily, it's very close to my house now, one of the locations, and so I've been going more often. All right, let's do it. It's been a few hours. I went to work out, and then I kind of didn't give myself, I mean, I did give myself enough time, but of course I used like every second of it. I showered and then got ready for dinner. We are taking Jared's brother and his girlfriend on a little double date. We wanted to take them out ever since they helped us so much with our move, because I just felt so bad. Both of them honestly did a lot to help us out. So we are finally having our little double date tonight. I wanted to kind of show you guys an outfit and stuff, but I was very rushed, so maybe I'll show you when we get home. But I am just renting this dress from Newly. I only got to wear it once. I wore it to Corvidia's birthday party, so I'm glad I'm getting to wear it again. Did my pretty much normal makeup that I did in my vlog like maybe a month ago. I did like an updated current makeup routine, so I'll link that if anyone's interested in the makeup, I am excited. I feel like we haven't been on like a nicer date in a little while. We did go on one a couple weeks ago for Jared's birthday, but it's definitely been a little bit. I always love getting out on the town. We're going to downtown Boise, so we're getting out there. I'm really going to be out the next few nights. I just realized I'm going to be out the next like 3 nights doing stuff, so it's going to be a busy few days. Just got my nails done. They look just like French on camera, but I did get, let's see if you can tell. There you can tell. Chrome Frenchies. I think they're so pretty. Hi you guys. I have not really vlogged today because it's been quite a busy day and I really haven't had much time to film. I went to therapy this morning, then I did my Amazon work from home hours. Straight from that, I drove to get my nails done, came home. I was like 30 minutes away from home, more than that. Came home, got ready, because we're gonna go take family pictures with Jared's family, and the location is pretty much the same area I was in to get my nails done, but I had to get ready, obviously, and there was like an hour and a half-ish time window, almost 2 hours in between. So I headed home. Got ready for like 50 minutes. I was rushing, so I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys the look, but I'll try to when I get home. But here's the hair, here's the makeup. We are taking family photos while Jared's brother is in town. Hi! Hi y'all! I want to roll down. That was Jared's sister and her friend. It's gonna be like golden hour vibes, I think. Pretty. We're headed to a scenic location, so yeah, hopefully the whole family will be showing up. We stepped out with our looks tonight. We were told to wear like beige or cream or lighter colors, so I am wearing a white dress with these black little they're actually a little, wait, is it still tied? Good thing I vlogged or I wouldn't have noticed that. It's supposed to be a little bow. Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. I'm driving to work. It has ended up being a busy past few nights. I've been doing something every night since Tuesday, and tonight I have more plans. It's just been like, usually we do not do much in the evenings on the weekdays, so it's very random that it's been something every night. So I apologize. I've kind of been like flopping at vlogging because I've just been like kind of rushing myself, getting ready and trying to get my work done before whatever we do. Today is going to be a good day. It's Friday. I'm doing like an unpack job. I am honestly not sure which rooms we're unpacking. I think we're just going to get like as far as we can. And then tonight I am actually getting to see my cousin who's a DJ. I think I already talked about this, didn't I? He's performing tonight and he's coming to stay with me and Jared for the night as well. So last night we had the family photos. Those went really well. I recorded like a little, but you know, behind the scenes, like very short, and Jared and I took some of our own photos and it was super cute. Everyone wore like light colors. It was a vibe. It was really pretty and scenic. There was a lot of bugs out though. I've been like itching my bug bites. I definitely got bit by some mosquitoes. Jared and I just like cleaned the house and got his room ready. After that, we watched Love Island. We have been loving Love Island Divas. Been watching every episode. And today I'm just going to work, and then I'm hoping I'll get off not too late so I can go home, hang with my cousin a little bit before we have to leave for his show. I definitely have to do my hair and get dressed later. My hair is not looking cute today. I prioritized a little bit of sleeping in this morning because I could not fall asleep last night. I don't know why. I was just like hyped up or like something. I was just really not tired. I probably didn't fall asleep till like 2:30, which is really bad. So I am a little sleepy today, but that's okay. We're gonna make it through. you guys, this vlog during the last couple days got a little bit all over the place, but that's okay. I just finished up editing and I was a little worried about how long it was gonna be, and it ended up being like a whole hour. So I know it was a little chaotic towards the end of the week. It just got a little busy with going out and doing stuff like 4 nights in a row, which I do not usually do. I'm very much a homebody these days, and I was out and about and I just found myself a little bit rushed. So apologies for those kind of rushed clips that were at the end of this vlog, but I really hope you guys enjoyed organizing the pantry with me. We still have honestly like so much more stuff that I want to show you guys in the house over the next few months. As you can kind of tell by this vlog, it's been like a slow unpacking process. You know, concert videos don't really like do it justice on video, but I had so much fun on Friday night. My cousin Freddie came and stayed with us, and we got to like go backstage for his show. He let me on the stage at one point to take some videos and photos. Like, it was just so cool. I was super nervous. Even Jared came to the show, and Jared does not really like go to stuff like that, and he said he had a great time. So I just am really glad that we got to do that, and that I got to see him, and we got to host our first guest this weekend. I did film a little juicy Q&A for my Patreon. It's not up yet because I have not had time to edit it yet, but that will probably be up by Wednesday of this week. So whenever you're watching this, it might already be up depending on when you're watching. So go check out the Patreon if you want to access my podcast that I do. I do smoke sesh videos over there. I do juicy Q&As, all that kind of fun stuff, secret vlogs. So feel free to come hang out with me over on Patreon. And until the next vlog, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.